Yes, I'm getting close to getting a personal best. As Alucard said, I'm pretty good at this game. So... yeah, I'll be racing against the clock. I don't have anybody to race with right now. But let's get it started. Oh, at AGDQ, I'll be racing with Zeus, Behemoth, and Ivan. So, to get all of the items in the game as fast as I can and then beat the game, the fastest I've ever done it is 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 6 seconds. You can see it there, the column on the left, on the timer. That is my personal best. And the column on the right is the world record. So, I'm just over 3 minutes behind the world record. Which is insanely good. But, recently, I've been on very good pace with my runs. To get a better personal best, I just need to be able to keep everything going, keep the momentum going, all the way to the end, which is difficult. And the video in the bottom right of the screen, that is my personal best. So the time, the 1:18:06, the best that I've ever done, that's the video from that. So you can follow along and see where I am based on... You can look at the timer and see each of those little different segments of the timer there are called splits, and that kind of helps you as viewers know and me as a runner know where I am in relation to my personal best. So you can see a hard number right there, and you can also look at it more in the moment by comparing the live feed from the personal best video. And yes, right now I'm beating it, but hopefully it stays that way. Get to play it in one whole run? Yes. So, most every single speedrun that you will see for any game are all single segment, and what that means is you can't stop in the middle of it and then pick it back up again later and continue. So they're all done single segment. Super Metroid is no exception. It is done single segment, so you do everything in one go. Oops. Always stream it. Seems like it would just the personal best video. I don't know. I like having it there. It's cool to see. It's not really distracting for me. All right, we've got one of our 100 items. To get 100%, we have to collect 100 items. Every last one of them. So as soon as, at about the 5-minute mark, you'll be able to see what the splits will give us some information, and you can use that if you're not familiar with speedruns and what you're looking at with the timer, because there's a lot of numbers there, there's a lot of information. If you don't know the game, a lot of it can be really confusing, like what the hell is a fan tune, and what are those letters next to it, and what are those times, what does it all mean? You'll get a better idea as soon as I get to the first one. Oh yes, I always stream my runs, yes, I do. I love streaming, it's really great. I like interacting with chat, and it's just a nice way to record the runs as well, and just make it more of a social experience. But there is 101 fanfares, exactly. What's up, Pixel Pete? Yeah, it's not happening. Not on this version of the game. So here we go, where you're at bombs now. I'm gonna hit this split. Alright, so now you can see now there are 3 columns. There is a delta column versus my personal best, which is at the far left. There's the middle column, which tells you the time that I got for that segment in this run instead of my personal best time. And then there's the delta for the world record. So as you can see, at that split, I was actually 0.4 seconds ahead of the world record at that point. And I am 4.1 seconds ahead of my personal best. And so you'll see those numbers come up. Hopefully we're going to be seeing all green on the leftmost column there. And if we start to see red, that means I'm behind. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Yo, Chembase, what's going on, man? How you doing today? All gold. Yeah, if you see gold, that's really good. That means that... So, another thing that's great about having splits like this is that you can see right underneath where it says Super Metroid 100% item collection there, it says PB and best. It's pretty small, but it has 2 times next to it. So PB is telling you how fast that segment was. So for the split itself, it tells you for my PB how fast it was in the PB. But then the best tells you out of every single run that I've ever done, the fastest time that I've ever gotten for that segment. So for this segment, the Varia segment, which is an item that I'm going to collect, you can see the best time that I've ever gotten is for this segment is 6 minutes 5 seconds. Whereas in my PB, I got 6 minutes and 14 seconds. So that tells you then, if you look down at the bottom of the timer, it says possible time save. That gives you the difference between my PB and my best, which says 8.55 seconds. So essentially that means I have 8.5 seconds really to make up during this split. Now, that's the game. The timer only knows what I've done optimally up till this point. I could potentially play even better than my best, and get a time even faster than my best, and that'll come up as a gold split, and so you get hyped for gold splits. Thanks, Ufir. Oops. Now, you might not see a gold split. It's all dependent on how good I play. My splits are pretty optimized, which means there's not a whole lot of time, as of right now, for me to save on them. There is, of course, time to be saved there, but the likelihood of that happening is not incredibly high. Is there anything random? Yes, there's lots of random things. There's not a lot that's random that costs you a whole lot of time. There are some things, like there's a boss, the Phantoon split, that you can see on there. He's a boss, and he can waste... The difference... He has patterns that he can give you that are completely random. Nothing that a player in real time can do to manipulate it. And the difference between the fastest patterns that he can give you and the slowest patterns that he can give you is about 20 seconds. So he can waste up to 20 seconds, and there's just absolutely nothing you can do about it. There's another boss right before another split down the line that you have about a 50-50 chance of getting the pattern that you want. And additionally, it's a tough fight as well. It's a pretty, there's a lot of precision going on. And that's with the Dragon fight.
Fuck you!
Thank you, Pixel Pete, very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying yourself here. But all other elements of RNG, random, it stands for random number generator. It's basically what determines the randomness in the game. The only other elements of that really that are notable would be like drops. So when you kill an enemy, what you get from the enemy. And really the only drops that we're really concerned about are power bombs at one point, which it's an item I don't have yet, and super missiles, which is the item that is selected right now in green at the top of the screen. Super missiles are very handy. They do a lot of damage. They're fast. They are really, really great. And they're a hot commodity. The Firex. Yes, it is. I'm glad you agree. So that's the Kraid quick kill. If any of you are familiar with this game, you'll know that that boss Kraid has two phases. There's that phase where he is under the ground, and then there's another phase where after you do 200 damage to him, he pops up out of the ground and is giant, and then you have to fight another phase of him. But I stun locked his mouth open so that I could get. He has 1,000 health, and I just pumped 1,000 damage worth of ammunition into his mouth while it was stunned open. Oops. Something you'll see me doing throughout the run is something called arm pumping. So when I'm wiggling my arm cannon up and down really fast, it's not just like a nervous twitch or anything, or just something to do to pass the time while I'm playing. Every single time that the arm cannon changes position, it moves Samus forward 1 pixel. So I'm gaining a pixel every single time that I do that. Oops. I'm 14 seconds behind the world record. I'm actually 9 seconds ahead of my personal best. So you can see at the bottom of the timer of the times there, you see there's a little PB and WR. It stands for personal best and world record. So you can use that to see, to remind you which set of times are which. There's a possibility of doing randos, but I got started streaming really late today, like multiple hours later than I expected. So depends on how I'm feeling after a couple of runs, and also if I'm feeling up for it, depends on if Alu's like dead tired. There's a lot of energy goes into Hextravaganzas, and I'm sure you all appreciate all of the effort and awesomeness that Alu puts on for you guys. I certainly enjoy it. Yo, Stars, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Thank you very much. If you guys have any questions, please, I love how you're already asking questions. Please continue to ask them. I love answering questions about this game. I love playing it. And I like teaching people things. Oops. I don't know, Alu. I don't know. It's like super common for whatever reason. So right here, this is called arm pumping. Every single time the arm cannon changes position, I get it going forward 1 pixel. Oop. So I lost a little bit of time on this segment. As you can see, I lost about a second and a half. But that's alright. Those are good drops. So that's a little element of RNG there, depending... There's 5 bugs that come out at once, and you can shoot them all with one shot and they all die. But RNG is present there with the drops, excuse me, that they give you. You want to be as close to 5 super missiles as you can. Anywhere from 3 to 5 is good, leaving that area. If you've got 0, 1, or 2, you're pretty in trouble, and you want to keep farming until you get them. Normally, it'll take you 1 or maybe 2 farm rounds through those bugs, which isn't bad. Ooh, anything more than that, and you're losing quite a bit of time. But luckily, I got what did I have? I think I had 3 already, which is incredible for this point. My health is actually a little bit lower than I would like, but I do have 5 supers now, which is good because it means that I've got a higher chance like that of getting health drops from the enemies coming up. How many sequence breaks are there in 100%? A ton. So many that I wouldn't really be able to estimate for you, and trying to count them all, I would lose focus on the run. So it's something for fun we could go over afterwards. But, like, the getting to speed and wave like there was one. The speed ball, or the mock ball to supers is one. Technically going to Kraid without high jump is a sequence break. That's something called the damage boost, where you saw I just hit an enemy and then went flying across the screen. You see that utilized many times in the run. It's very, very fast, a fast way to move around. Especially when you don't have a lot of area to build up speed or momentum. Metroid, the Prime Trilogy? Claude? Yeah, the primes are pretty superb. If you've ever seen a speedrun of them, though, you'd know they're quite broken. Thank you, Kank2. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How many grapple blocks do I skip? Whatever. Get out of here, Alu, please. So coming up now is something called the Shine Spark. You're going to see me shoot across the screen at high speeds. It's like this. This is also used many, many times. At the expense of my health, though. And so that's the thing. Health, you need to be... aware of your health at a couple of different points in the run to manage it so that you are able to do some large Shine Sparks. And that's why I was mentioning my health was a little lower than I wanted, but I did end up getting quite a bit of health. And right now, my health is looking very good. Oh, this is not good. Well, that was unfortunate, but that's fine. Mistakes happen. Broken as in, if you watch a speedrun of any of those games, they go out of bounds all the time. They skip a ton of, well, I mean, just like any speedrun, you know, you can skip a bunch of things, but it's broken in the sense that they just are out of bounds for a large portion of the run. There's another damage boost. So we're going to be setting up for a pretty big Shine Spark that saves quite a bit of time, called Ocean Fly. In just a couple rooms from now. Hopefully I can get it for you guys so you can see. It's called Ocean Fly because there's a really large room filled with a bunch of water, and we call it the ocean. It's going well, Solo here. How about yourself? What you got for eats today? Okay, I think we got it. So I shot that missile, and it looks like it's off screen, but hopefully it hits the door and opens it so we can fly all the way through, and we're gonna go flying across this whole room. Easy peasy every time. Ordered burgers, nice. Alright, so we're coming up to Phantoon, the RNG boss. And so, we're looking for fast patterns. He has 3 different speed patterns that he can give you. Fast, medium, or slow. And we want...
Fuck you!
Turtle something. Sorry, I missed your name. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. So we want 2 fast patterns. You kill him in 2 rounds. And so what I'm gonna kill him in a special way. By using a special beam attack. I can't really explain it right now. I want to focus on this fight real quick. Okay, so that would have been a fast if he opened up right there, but he did not. And he didn't open there, so we're getting a slow, unfortunately. Okay, so there's 1 round. And there's 2. We got a fast. So a slow fast is not bad. It's not bad.
Fuck you!
Tarzoka, thank you very much for the follow. Ooh, excellent drops. Very, very good. I'm a little bit low on supers. But that's okay. We have 10 power bombs. Now, power bombs here are a hot commodity as well. You really want a lot of power bombs because you use a lot. And with 10 is the maximum that I can have right now, and that's plenty. Oh, that's slow. That's bad. That's fine, though. Unmitigated, what's up? What's up? I know the that clip is awesome. Damage boost here.
Fuck you!
Wing Spear, thank you so much for the follow. Very, very much appreciated, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. Whoops, supposed to jump there. I had a run that was like 116 pace stars. I was minus 40 at gravity the other day, and I pooped all over the run, so. Okay, so I stopped in the middle there. I should have bounced a little bit farther. I think it's because my setup was a little bit off. But we made it. And so now we're going to do a bomb jump to get over to an E-tank. Right here. There we go. Oh, Turtle Sheldon. I like your name. Thank you for the follow earlier. Ooh, almost fell in the water. That would have been bad. So, this is a part of the run. Now that I've grabbed that energy tank, there's more energy management that we need to pay attention here. I need to save energy for a Shine Spark earlier or later on in the run. So I want to be taking... there's calculated strats and movement in these next few areas where I want to take as little damage as possible. So that's the plan here. I want to save as much damage as I can. And all the damage that I do take is going to be intentional. Thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed your name. So these robots can be stupid. You can get through them like that. There we go. Alright. Yeah, those games that Alucard is saying, I've like casually speedrun them, and the only game that I actually can say that I speedran was A Link to the Past. The other ones were like really casual. Oops. Okay, so I was supposed to have jumped over that. There we go. Health is looking really good right now. Yo, Issa. What's going on, my man? How you doing? That's a frame perfect shot. So some of you guys, you might be familiar with how, video is displayed in frames and whatnot. The Super Nintendo that this game is released on, obviously it is displayed in frames, and it displays its frame rate. Actually, hang on a second. Okay, that's bad. I was supposed to get a Shine Spark there, but I didn't, so we're gonna lose a little bit of time. Okay, so it displays in 60 frames per second. That means every single second you've got 60 different points where there can be inputs registered. And that super shot that I did into the ground is a 1-frame trick. So you'll see my PB does it here. I get it, if you want to look down at the screen right there, I get a Shine Spark, I charge it there, excuse me, and then I spark all the way across the room. That's what I was supposed to have done, but I messed it up. Okay, so this is just about the worst RNG that I could have gotten with these robots right here, is they are both, like, on the far left-hand side of the room. So I'm going to jump here before activating my Shine Spark to save energy. The longer you travel with the Shine Spark, the more energy it's going to consume because you're traveling farther. So by jumping up and reducing the distance that I have to travel with the Shine Spark conserves health. Now, I was just doing that for safety. I don't really need to be conserving health right now because I have plenty. I have like 80 energy to spare right now. Okay, so this is a pretty good run so far. We're 30 seconds ahead. Oh, that's gonna slow us down a little bit. Oh my god. Yo, thanks, Cot. I have a lot of viewers from Alucard who gave me a host. Yeah, the racers won't be doing commentary at HDQ.
Hey!
Thank you for the host title here.
Hey!
Okay, so that was okay. I got the deboost off the fireball. So something I'm going to do here is called a wraparound. If you heard, you just heard a door open. That was a door on the opposite side of the screen that I'm now about to spark through. And this is why I needed to conserve all my health, because now I'm doing this huge Shine Spark that consumes about 200 energy. So you need a bunch, and if you have less than that, you're gonna stop short. It doesn't kill you if you run to 0, it stops you at 29 energy. Wherever you are in your Shine Spark, if you're in the middle of the air even, it will just automatically stop you from continuing. So that was all the health management that really has to happen. From now on, there's not a whole lot of managing ammunition that has to go on in this run. Trying to get too greedy. Falling down here would have pretty much meant the end of the run. But I made it back up, so it's okay. Oops, didn't mean to morph there, but that's alright. Oh my god, super power bomb. Alright, so this area is called Brinstar. We were here before. It's a green area and pink area. There's also some blue somewhere else, but that's later. But basically what we're doing right now is just cleanup, which means we're revisiting the area and collecting all of the items that we didn't get before, that we couldn't get because we were limited by items, or it was just slower to do it earlier. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to do some Brinstar cleanup, and then I'm going to enter a new area, the water area called Meridia, which is personally one of my favorite areas of the game, except it's also extremely difficult. It's a very hard part of the run where it's very easy to lose a lot of time. And there's also a trick there, an ice clip, that loses a lot of time if you mess it up. Laser door. Come on, there you go. Nice job, Ufir. By 20 minutes? Okay, so you PB by like 5, and then 11, and then 20. What is your time? Like, dang. I've not been nor participated in a GDQ before. So this will be the first one that I've ever been to. And needless to say, I'm pretty nervous about it. So that's called Mission Impossible. Normally you're not supposed to be able to do that. I wanted to get the blue echoes with speed booster right there, but I messed up. I would have killed all 3 of those guys with the echoes because you just blow them up with it, but I messed up. Yeah, AGDQ is short for Awesome Games Done Quick. If someone wants to post the Games Done Quick website, it's just www.gamesdonequick.com. You can see the dates and the times and the everything, the schedule. So it looks like my PB is actually ahead of me in the video right now, but that's because I do something a little bit different than my PB. I change up the order in which I grab the items in this area. So the energy tank that I just got in the area above this one, my PB still has to go up and do that right now. Yeah, and they'll be on the game. It'll be hosted on the Games Done Quick Twitch page. So twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. 24-hour, 7 days marathon. Super Metroid will be on the very last day, and will be the penultimate run of the marathon. So if you're interested, make sure you're watching. So coming up here is a cool trick. Hopefully I can show it off for you guys. It's called Blockbuster. Got it. So what this is going to do is instead of having to bomb these blocks like I did earlier, I can just roll right on through them. Caught, please. Alright, so this is when it starts to get hard. And we might lose a lot of time. We just gotta be prepared for it, because that's what happens in speedruns. Oh, I used an extra super there on accident. That's okay. So I might be a little bit less talkative during this part, just because of its difficulty. I'll still try my best to keep up with you guys in chat. I agree, Kank. Yeah. I mean, the last two marathons, I mean, it's brought in like 300,000 or 350,000 on its own with save kill. So it's definitely a huge moneymaker for the marathon and the charities that they support. That was a very friendly ouch. Oh my god, that shoot. What a ninja just went right through my missile. Now, what happened there is the shoot, the enemy is called a shoot. He travels up so quickly and combined with my missile speed that they just, the collision detection, their hitboxes just went right through each other because they were going so quickly. Which is why that happened. It's unfortunate, but... That rolling back and forth there wasn't just random, it was actually to reduce lag. Okay. So now we've got Dragon. This boss is hard, so let's hope it goes well. Thank you for the host, person with the Japanese name. Okay, we did not get good RNG. Still not getting good RNG. Still not getting it. Oh god, that's bad. Okay, well this is not good. So I'm gonna lose time. A lot of it. So I'm losing, I lost about 9 seconds there, and I'm also gonna lose more time because I'm not gonna be able to shine spark back across this next room here, which loses quite a bit of time as well. So okay, this is losing quite a bit of time, unfortunately. And we don't have a whole lot of time to save in the rest of the run. So hopefully all of the rest of this goes well. There's one other gatekeeper. Oh. Okay. Alright, I was supposed to get a short charge there, but I didn't. So here's that ice clip I was talking about, coming up in just a few rooms, so hopefully I can get it first try. If I don't, I'm probably going to end up being behind. I could probably fail it one time. If I fail it more than twice, I'm 100% going to be behind, but we want to get it first try. So let's keep our fingers crossed. All right. That's good. You have a 2-frame window to freeze that guy on the proper pixel, and what happens is when you land on him, you're in a position where you're sort of in the ceiling, but you're also down far enough that the game allows you to jump, and your jump gives you enough vertical speed that you actually just push yourself up through those blocks. So that's one of the quintessential tricks of this run. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. So I've lost quite a bit of time to my PB, but we're still ahead. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, we're already losing time here. But that's okay. Still like 20 seconds. That's pretty good. Good. Whew. All right. We're doing good. This is good so far. Nice, that's good too. Okay. Spring Ball is such a cool item. You can do so many really awesome strats with it. So hopefully I can show off a lot of those for you. This was one of them. That other one in the before Kakatak Alley was another. There's another cool one coming up as well. In a couple of rooms going back towards Kraid. This morphing and unmorphing here actually does shift you down a few pixels every single time you do it, so it is making you descend faster. Reverse Slinky, the ultimate spring ball trick. Don't count on me getting it in a run though. It's very, very hard to do. Only 2 people have ever done it in a run. And only a handful more have actually ever gotten it, like, in practice, so... I've gotten it in practice, I've never gotten it in a run, though. Nice double D-boost there. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't mock ball. I was supposed to mock ball there. I did not, so I didn't get to keep my speed and jump all the way through, but... I don't know if that was... That might be too far to the left. I think it broke some blocks that I didn't want it to. It did not. I wanted to keep that speed, go down through this door, and then mock ball through here and break through the blocks right there. But unfortunately, I was going too slow. So. Never thought you might hear that in a speed run, going too slowly. Or no, wait, just kidding. You would not think going too fast. Going too fast is actually a problem though with some tricks in this game. That's what I meant to say. No, please believe me, going too slowly in a speedrun is a problem. Please! Stupid whatever that is. He was like, "You shall not pass." He was pulling a Gandalf on me. Yeah. I didn't want to land on the platform. I wanted to go all the way back and do what I did with that second deboost, but I was a little bit too far to the right and deboosted too late or something like that, I think. I don't know. Either way, we recovered and it's okay, so. Plugging along. Why? Okay, so that lost some time. I was supposed to morph there and then spring ball across that gap, but I didn't morph for some reason. I don't know. Something happened with the inputs. If you fall down those crumble blocks, it's a huge time loss, and that's rip run. Before getting the missile, I mean. Obviously, I want to fall down now that I got the missile. It definitely takes some practice. It was really hard for me too, Mecha, when I first started trying to do them. You can do a mock ball through there, but I jumped too high. And that second row of blocks there are crumble blocks. Those are the final. There's 3 sets of crumble blocks where there's an item that can really screw you, and it's just a dead run if you fall down them before grabbing the item. And one of them was the double missile pack, where I was talking about being too greedy earlier on in the run. The second one was those ones I was mentioning just a second ago, and then the third ones are the ones I just got. You want to kill all those guys because these power bombs generate over 2 seconds of lag. If those something, or it's like it's either 2 seconds total or 2 seconds each. Power bomb of lag that they create if you have all those enemies on screen. So you want to kill them as you're going down to reduce all the lag. Oops. Okay, that was...
Fuck you!
Yeah, thanks, Kank, for the follow. Alright, maybe we can get another spring ball strat. Let's see. This one's kind of hard. Okay. Got it! Nice, dude. That's a time save right there. Sweet. Very good fight. That was very, very good. It's really easy to lose a lot of time on this fight. That was really fast, so that's good. Ugh, come on. Shooting a missile there instead of a regular shot to reduce lag. We're gonna do another clip. Oh, dude. Nice. Got right out of there. That doesn't happen very often. Actually jumping out of the hole up to the door. What's up, Svenny? So I want to deboost off this guy, land on the one I just froze, and then jump up, hopefully. Nice. I jumped way too late, but I wanted to jump, grab this missile, and then there's blocks up here that you can just speed right through. But unfortunately, I bonked, so I lost my blue, but no matter. It's a tough trick. You guys know the emote Franker Face Z? Franker Z? No, Franker Face Z, that's the thing. There it is. So these are the Franker Z missiles. You look closely at the room, you can see the ears on the side. Oops. Supposed to mock ball here. Ooh, nearly a gold. I fooled myself into thinking it was going to be a gold, but 0.4 seconds off. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Neither was that, but that's alright. Oops. Now I know, for those of you who played this game casually, this next mini-boss was probably the bane of your existence for a while, because he's pretty tricky if you don't know how to fight him, but I'm going to show you the way that he should be fought. And by should be, I mean just gets absolutely destroyed. Oh, come on. Damn it. Okay, well that was dumb. The shot didn't go all the way through him, and then I didn't make it over his head. But this is fine. Crank, if you could pick a different word, that would be nice. I don't know, Mecha. I wish I did, because it makes me mad. Alright, so unfortunately I missed a trick here, called a spark suit. Not a big deal though. Not wasting any time attempting it, and not losing any time for not getting it, because my PB didn't get it either, so... I wish I knew, Mecha, I really do. Okay, didn't gain as much time as I had hoped because of that fiasco with Crocomire. But we still gain time, which is good. Plasma hits him every single frame that it's inside of him, here. So that's why. It registers as a ton of charge shots that all hit him and he moves back. For each one that it registers, which is like 12 or something that it needs to kill him. Oh, so close to getting that gate. Shooting that gate with this super is so hard. Because you can get it to open, and then you can just roll. You can mockball and roll right underneath it. So we've got another pretty cool spring ball strat coming up. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself by saying that. But it's simple, but it's cool looking. Okay. And we just bounce right across this room. And move on. Oh, move on. There we go. So I'm gonna try and get a speed keep. No. You have to unmorph frame perfectly, and you keep your speed, and then you continue to gain speed. But, I hardly ever get it. It's very, very hard to do. Yes, we have another really cool spring... This is the mother of all spring ball tricks, called Reverse Slinky, is coming up. And I'm gonna attempt it. I always attempt it. But I have yet to get it in a run, so we'll see. Going kind of fast. Yeah. You're just supposed to bounce off of all of these stairs all the way up here. And then you end up here. Oh my god, please. Please, come on. Alright, because of that, we're probably losing time on this split. Wait, is that Jack? Normally it says the translation, but that doesn't look like the characters that Jack uses. Oh, okay. Thanks for the host, dude. I don't know why it's not saying the in parentheses. It doesn't have your name there. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit nervous now. We're approaching the end. We have one more item to collect, and then we gotta get to the end of the run, and there's some tricks. Some pretty important tricks that I need to get to not lose a bunch of time. So I probably won't be looking at chat.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
This is it, boys. Oh, baby. Ah, dude! Oh my god! No! Fuck! Oh god! Why, my heart? I can't right now, dude.
Hey! Hey!
Fuck yeah. Whew. All I have to say is, got him! I don't know what it is, dude. Warm-up runs are where I PB. That's like literally the last, I'm not even kidding you, the last 3 Ps of PBs have all been warm-up runs. I'm fairly certain. And then there's a bunch before those as well. Now, night's practice, now do the real one. Yeah, dude, totally. Confirmed top 5. We're almost back in there. This is a 1:17:45. I split a little bit late, so I'll go back and get the exact time, exact milliseconds later, but it was a 1:17:45. Almost beating the old route world record. Yo, you here with the $5. Easiest PB ever. Congratulations. Thank you. Mythic Bird Brain, thanks for the follow.
Fuck you!
Caught, why you gotta do this? Why you gotta be like that? Yo, Runner Watcher, dude. Thanks, man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Yo, we were on world record pace in the beginning. You see that? Am I warmed up for my door rando with Alu? I could be convinced. This is a great way to start the new year. Dear Force, first PB 2017. Let's go. Thank you, Emerald Dragon. I really appreciate that. Cop Power, let's be real. Who doesn't have world record pace at bombs? Behemoth's bomb time was not the best. And there you have it, folks. 1:17 for 2017, dude. Got him! Oh, we did it. Woo! We lost a lot of time in Turian, man. Wow. We lost 14 seconds. Those Metroids were so bad. Those Metroids were so bad. But we did it. We got the 1:17. 5th in the world now. Let's go. 6 days till AGDQ. Let's do this. The Metroid worms were pretty bad. Except room 1 was like, I felt super weird going through, but it somehow worked until I lost my speed going into room 2. But then they were all really bad. What's funny about that soft lock though is it's at the part where it doesn't normally soft lock, and I was like, okay, so normally it does a little like hiccup here anyway, so I'm just gonna like shoot and release all the buttons and not press a single thing, and then it did it anyway. Dang, dude. But dang. Freaking dang. Thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Alucard, for the awesome host, and thank you all of the viewers that came and stayed. We were at 100 or more viewers for nearly this entire run. That's an incredible amount. Never been that high before in a long, long time. The last it was only with other hosts, probably from Alucard too, where it was that high, but it stayed over 100 the whole time, which hasn't actually ever happened. So thank you so much, Alu. Thank you so much, everybody who's here. All of you, everyone who's been here and supporting me to get here. And we're not done, so don't worry. We're not done with the grind. We're probably done with the grind for tonight. Game developer SWE, thank you so much for the follow. And Coscu34, thank you for the follow.
Fuck you!
Yeah, Stewie, me too. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Zushu. Where? There it is. Yeah. But I think we're done with the grind for tonight, though. I kind of want to just relax now. I don't like doing runs right after I PB, because it's just like, it's so hype. I just kind of want to have fun, relax. So, if Alucard is down, we could do a door randomizer, which is still Super Metroid. So if you guys want to see more Super Metroid stuff, this is something to watch. But if you're not feeling up to it, Alu, if you're tired and I know you're still sick, so if you're not, that's totally cool.